Episode 2.
What's up, everybody?
We back.
Good morning, everyone.
It's definitely not the morning. Definitely not the morning.
Not the morning. But how's everybody doing this Sunday? Bruce, so what do you want to touch base on first?
I mean, we got a couple topics today. What would you say? The tolls?
I want to touch base on one topic is Ned Lamont's thing of making tolls pretty much, I don't know, he's done to do like 500 or something ridiculous amount of tolls. But how do you feel about that, Bruce? Do you think it's a smart decision or the guy's an absolute fucking moron?
We'll call the guy a moron. I mean, I already pay enough in taxes.
You remember what Malloy was? He was like the worst ranked in the entire U.S.
That's all. I mean, that's hearsay. I mean, that's what you say, maybe what somebody else says. I beg to differ. I don't care. Like, actually, I pay enough in taxes already. I owe the government money every fucking year. So I feel like the toll booths are a good thing because maybe I won't owe as much. I don't know if I will or if I won't, but hey, I mean, that's to find out. But I know all the back roads. This is what I do. Like, I can get from point A to point C going to B.
That is true.
I know all the shortcuts, the back roads. I'll go through the park. You know what I'm saying? I know all that shit. So I don't care. Like, toll booths are not going to affect my commute. And if they do, I'll throw the quarter. I got some change on me. I got some change in there. I'll throw the quarter.
Throw the change.
I don't even have a quarter.
Show Ned you're going to throw the change. Yeah. There you go.
You know what I'm saying? I'll take that.
Hell yeah. No, but the one thing is, definitely I agree with going on the back roads. Sometimes it's the most peaceful thing. You know, blast whatever the fuck you want on your radio, and you don't have to deal with the normal fucking stupid people that don't know how to function on the highways. Meaning, you know, we have housewives. You know, you see them occasionally. You know, they're Snapchatting. You know, they're doing their little thing. You know, maybe fixing the fucking hair. You know, texting the husband, yelling at him maybe a couple times.
Dildo action?
Yeah,
because that's what you said last week.
And then you got, you know, the occasional house husband that freaking pisses his wife off every week and is constantly yelling on the phone on Bluetooth, and you can see him in the car next to you. I don't know how many times you've actually like been in traffic and you see someone being like, what like this on the fucking, you know, just in public, and you're just like, I'm not having a better day than you are.
What the fuck does that have to do with the toll booth though?
What it has to do is going back roads are much more relaxing than driving on the highway and dealing with those stupid toll booths.
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't really agree with it. I think it's kind of, you know, maybe minimize certain areas where you're putting it, but what he's showing the whole map of it, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. He's thinking about like over 500 or more toll booths, which is just, I mean, not toll booths, the radar thing. So once you drive, it picks up your license plate and reads it by camera.
It has them. I mean, it's about time. You go anywhere else, and we never had them. And it doesn't even matter. Our streets are fucked up. Yo, I hit a bump so hard the other day, that shit changed my mind. I couldn't even think. I was going from point A to point B, and I hit a fucking pothole so hard that I was like, wait, where the fuck am I going? That should just rearrange my whole thought process. So if the toll booths will help take care of the roads, then it is what it is.
But hopefully he goes about it in a smart direction, not just like the previous governor that was a complete fucking dipshit and really didn't really financially help us in any way whatsoever. He dug us in debt a lot.
I mean, this whole country's in debt. I don't.
Yeah, but Connecticut's pretty comical, man.
I mean, it's always going to be the same. Like I said, like last week, I was like, listen, don't let me get on my conspiracy theory shit. Because whoever the president is, the governor, the mayor, doesn't fucking matter. All them motherfuckers put money in their pocket, and we just give them more and more and more and more. And they come out with this little bullshit, these little deductions and tax breaks, all this bullshit to the people that, look, Amazon didn't even pay no fucking taxes. Like,
doesn't the NFL not pay any taxes too?
Fuck the NFL. I told you last week I'm not fucking with them before they did to the Saints. I'm still an unhappy victim to that shit. So I don't even want to talk about the NFL. But the toll booths, if it's going to help, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Like I said, I hit a pothole the other day, and I felt like I had a CD player. Remember the fucking CD players in your car when you hit like a speed, like a bump,
every time
this shit fucking skips.
Yep,
like yo, I had on some MP3s. I was listening to some Meek, and that shit just skipped. I hit a pothole that hard. Like, it's just crazy. So if it's gonna take care of the streets, I'm with it, man. What about you?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm up and down with it, but I mean, me preferably, I would probably just, probably go to toll booths every occasionally, but I prefer taking the back roads. It's really kind of nice. It's scenic. It's peaceful. It eases your mind going to work instead of just, throwing your coffee at, the next person.
I don't know what kind of fucking back roads in Waterbury are peaceful. You tell me that
I'm talking about like New Hartford.
Oh.
I mean, like out where I work, like out in the Litchfield County area, like countryside, freaking flat out, crazy shit out.
Dude, I'm all set with that.
Speed limit's about 80.
Barkhamsted,
no, it's not.
East Heartland, like I'm all set with that shit. That's just an hour drive. Like I don't give a fuck about that shit. If they put toll booths up there, I don't even go that way. So
I don't think there should be any toll booths in that area. First off, that's my opinion on that one. But in other words, I got actually another funny subject I'm gonna talk about. Y'all remember him like as a great R&B artist back in the 90s. But what's with all these bitches bailing R. Kelly and shit when they just like been getting pissed on and shit by this dude all the time? This dude complained, to say he was a great artist, but then he actually was married to Aaliyah, which, she was beautiful. She was a dime. And don't know what the hell, maybe he was normal back then, but what's your opinion on R. Kelly? Do you think these chicks should be paying this dude because he's just broke as shit, but he just pisses on girls that are underage?
I don't want to talk too much on it because I don't know this man's pockets, but I don't believe he's broke. I don't give a fuck about it.
No, he's probably has some money.
Oh, he is giving this money to these women to pay for him. Like that shit ain't coming from them. That's his money. He's got money. Like, believe it or not, people say he's broke. He's not broke. He just don't want the IRS to know. And look, don't
I believe.
Don't quote me on this shit because I don't got nothing to do with anything. But I do feel like he still has money. Like it's just the simple fact that he doesn't want it to come up on paper. So he's probably got cash and he's probably got these women paying, giving these women the money and they're paying him on shit. I don't think it's ridiculous. He doesn't want his money on fucking rolling through the government.
Well, whatever. These
and whatever he's doing, he must be
real. A couple of them are, but it's just like, dude, come on, man. Like you're a respected artist. A couple of the songs I grew up listening to, seriously, I Believe I Can Fly. Like I can't even look at that song the same way.
Why not?
I'm the World's Greatest. Like that song. You remember that song?
It's still a good song.
They're both good songs, but those are probably maybe the only two songs I can listen to. But it's the only reason why I can listen to I Believe I Can Fly is because I was a big Michael Jordan fan. That's the only reason why I would still listen to that song. But all of his other shit, I'm sorry, but that's just fucked up.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. The music sounds good to me. Like when you listen to every song, and you listen to the radio, all these songs, do you relate everything to your own life, or do you take the lyrics and strive from what they're saying, or do you try to get your own perception, or you just listen to the music? Because he's made good music
to strive for certain things. Like I Believe I Can Fly, it pushes me in a certain direction. That's why I've always liked that.
So why stop listening?
Just a couple songs I can listen to them, but certain songs I can't.
But why? This is my question. Why?
Why is just?
Why can't you?
He used to be an artist I respected a lot. And all this shit that's coming out about him and all this shit with underage girls, it's kind of fucked up.
It is, but that's
and it's hard for me because an artist that I had so much respect for to look at him the same way now, because he was such a huge influence in certain, the way he sang, his voice, how he orchestrated an orchestra, how he brought everyone together when he sang, and then he does all this fucking weird shit.
He wasn't an influence on me. Like I just like to do the music, and I still like his music. He could do what he's doing. I don't want to get into but who knows what these artists are doing with their personal life? Like who really what about Elvis? Like
Elvis,
how come they don't make a
fucking bus on Elvis? Elvis freaking died in like the fucking 40s.
It doesn't matter.
No, 50s or something.
But why is they coming out with these exposés on Michael Jackson and R. Like what about Elvis? Wasn't Elvis fucking underage girls and shit? Like I'm sure all these artists are doing crazy shit. But it don't even matter because R. Kelly made good music, and I still listen to his music, and I don't relate it to little girls when he's singing. I just like the music. It's the remix to Ignition.
Don't do that.
I don't care. I don't care what he's talking about. The music is good. Like, yo, so you got like niggas listen to Drake.
I hate Drake.
Not you, but people listen to Drake. It's not. It is what it is. I have an ear for music, and I appreciate the talent. And this dude was talented. And if he didn't do what he did, who's to say that he'd still be the artist? I don't care. Like, that's his personal life. I don't agree with it, but I'm also not a fan of him personally. I'm just a fan of him through his music, which is business. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what he does. You know how many rappers kill people and sell drugs in the hood and poison their communities and rob people? I don't care about that. If it sounds good, it sounds good. That's where I'm at with it.
It's tough for me, but I guess so.
Robert Kelly, you do what you do, because I don't have nothing to do with that shit. You on your own, bro. You on an island. I don't got nothing to do with that. That's what I'm saying, though. That's all I'm saying. That's not going to stop me from listening. It sounds good. And that's the era I grew up in, listening to R. I mean, you know, you remind me of my Jeep.
See, now you had to go there now, too.
Like, when he's saying you remind me of my Jeep, you think he's talking about, like, Fisher Price shit? Like,
no.
Well, I don't know what he's talking
Fisher
about,
Price?
but, I mean, hey, it is what it is. The music sounds good. Aura, Mr. Kelly.
All right.
So in the same tense, I mean, and so what about Michael Jackson? Do you stop listening to his music?
None of his.
So how do you not stop listening to Mike? Do you stop listening to R because they came up with these accusations?
I just think none of the shit of Michael Jackson is true, though.
You think?
I don't think any of it is. I mean, he also, what he did as an artist and as a dancer, brought up Usher, Chris Brown. I mean, they can go down the dancers, what he was done, and sing at the same time. It created, something amazing what he did. And a lot of the songs.
Right. That's business. That has nothing to do with his personal life.
And I don't believe anything happened in his personal life.
But what if it did? Do you stop listening to his music? How do you know? You just said you don't believe it, but how do you know? I'm just saying. All these priests in the Catholic Church, I mean, they got all the little boys out there. I mean, it is what it is. It's got nothing to do with me. No? It is. It is. Like, a lot of people are sick, undercover sick too, but what's that have to do with me? Like, I enjoy Michael Jackson music. I don't care if he did it or if he didn't. I mean, I remember the time. Shit. You know what I'm saying? You got a case? Just beat it. Like, I'm over here drooling this shit. Who am I talking to?
Right,
the man in the mirror.
Yeah.
It is what it is. God. I don't mind Mike. I don't mind R. I don't mind whoever else. DMX, what? He says whatever he's doing now. I don't care. What's that got to do with me? Like his music. But music is music.
All right. Yeah, it's true.
So if what they're saying about Mike is true, what do you think? Do you stop listening to music?
Probably not. I mean,
so you stop listening to R. Kelly music because you think it's true.
I just think,
but you will keep listening to Mike.
I just see more like art. It's not about R. Kelly. I don't know why I don't. With certain, like what? I mean, I could see him doing some fucked up shit.
But what's that have to do with his music? So I said, if Michael Jackson is guilty of all that shit, do you stop listening? You said no. But you stop listening because you can see R. Kelly doing it, which is some perverted shit. Brian is imagining what R. Kelly did.
Nah,
that is some shit. Just cut that, because that's what you just said. Week number 2 of Brian in the fucking trenches. You just said that you picture R. Kelly doing that. What do you picture R. Kelly doing?
None of that.
You just said you could see him doing it.
I did not say I could see him doing it.
What'd you say then?
I just, oh my, dude. No,
you definitely said you could see him doing it. You said it. You said you could see him doing it. So explain.
I'm not gonna explain that.
So you're just gonna leave that alone. So you're just gonna say shit.
Yeah, I just can't address the fact is, what he did, it was wrong, but I could see him doing some of that shit.
Right. You said it again. What can you see him doing?
That's what underage girls. I mean,
how?
Really, it is a proven fact.
But how?
There's documents on him married to her, and she was like freaking 16 at the time or something like that.
Well, you said, but like how? Like, what was he doing?
He was also messing with an underage girl that's below 17.
Doing what? You said messing. Messing how?
Not with the, going showers, but. Oh man, you're such a bad.
Well, you said it.
I'm so pissed how I just dug myself.
You definitely did. So you might as well talk about it.
Damn it! Oh, I gotta talk about R. Kelly now. Fuck.
Oh, we're on live. You do.
I know. Yeah.
Mm.
Shit. Can we go on the next subject?
No, no. You said you can imagine, you can picture him doing. What can you picture him doing, Brian?
Singing, I guess.
Singing
and writing a nice song, maybe.
That's what you could picture him doing.
Yeah, nice things, you know.
I'm not hearing that shit. Whatever, yo.
All right, fine.
Brian says this shit, but then he don't want to fucking attest to it.
I don't want to attest to it because I just, you know, there's certain things that I just didn't like about him. Like
what?
I'm not gonna go in depth about that. You know.
What didn't you like about R. Kelly?
Just the fact is that he has to have him bail him out.
What?
Yeah. Like, I mean, the fact is that he's doing it in that manner, saying that he's probably guilty of something. Wouldn't you think?
I don't know. I don't have nothing to do with that man's personal life. I have my opinions on it, but I don't have nothing to do with it. I'm not sitting there holding his fucking hips and moving them back and forth. Like, I don't have nothing to do with that shit. You the one that said you could picture him doing it. Brian got like this fucking cloud above his head. This big bubble, and he's just sitting and watching R. Kelly stroke. Now, I don't have nothing to do with that shit. Brian said it. And he don't want to say nothing else.
Didn't you want to touch base on certain things?
Listen, you're talking about touching and Michael Jackson and all this stuff. You need to talk about it because you said you could picture him doing it. What can you picture him doing?
Him doing any of that.
Also, now you change it. You just said it.
I just said I didn't like the certain things that came out about R. Kelly, and I just didn't respect what he did.
So I
used to respect him as an artist.
I'm gonna just hit on this one topic and I'll leave it alone. You legit said you can picture R. Kelly doing that. You said it.
Dude,
what can you picture him doing?
Dude.
I'll leave it alone if you just say it. What can you picture him doing? You said it.
Why I'm not elaborating on this.
Why not?
Like, do I literally have to say this live?
You already said it.
I can see him being somewhat respectful in a sense, but
you're saying he's respectful.
He still is rich in certain ways, but I mean, certain people that they take advantage of that. They do. But
what can you see him doing? You said you can see him doing.
I'm not going to elaborate. You already know what the hell he got made fun of.
I don't know. I'm asking you. That has nothing to do with me. Don't be putting me in this. You said it. You said, I could picture him doing that. What can you picture him doing?
You're going to get past this?
Yeah, I told you I'll leave it alone.
There you go. Golden shower. Boom. Done.
To underage girls or women of age. I'm just trying to.
Well, that's what the stuff that came up about him. They made fun of it. I mean, I was just like, why would you do those things? It's kind of fucked up. It's just like, dude, like you have everything going for you, and then you do this fucked up shit.
Right.
And it's just like, dude, how is anybody going to respect you because you're doing that stuff? And like so many people looked up to him, and all this shit came up about him, and he basically says certain things that he admits that he's done. Like it's just like, dude, like why would you do those things? You do have everything going for you. You have all this, he's had great potential. He did amazing things, wrote tons of great music, but the fact is that he actually kind of admitted that he did those things. But it's kind of, I don't know me, but just kind of disrespectful. I mean, I respect women and don't, would ever do something like that, which is just fucked up to do.
So what if a woman asked you to pee on her?
I'm still not going to do that shit.
So what if she begged you to pee on her?
This is not Europe.
What if she begged you to pee on her?
They do that, even beg. That's some sick fucking shit.
So would it be disrespect if she begged you to do it?
Yeah.
How? If she's begging you to do it?
I'm not going to fucking do that shit.
I didn't say you had to do it, but I'm saying if she's begging you to pee on her, you won't do it?
Not at all.
Okay. So is it disrespectful if you do it when she's begging you to do it?
It's disrespectful then too. That's some England/Great Britain shit. Like fucking in the bathroom kind of like crap. No, you ain't fucking. But no, that is true, man. That's how it is in Europe. They don't give a shit.
I have no clue. I can't tell you this.
But
I'll leave Brian alone on this subject because he's getting a little nervous over there.
I just freaking elaborate on. No. I want you to elaborate on something that is a very funny topic about. What is it about the the man knot or the ways
man laws.
Approach people.
So things that men should and shouldn't do. So for me, like there's a general rule for all men. So when you see somebody that you usually give them the up nod. So usually when the guy is like somebody you don't know, but he's like kind of making eye contact and shit, you gotta give him the down nod. No, that's just a fact. So if it's somebody you know, you up knot him, and if it's somebody you really don't know, but he's looking, you down knot him. Because some guys just be just looking for no reason. You just down knot him and just keep it moving. No words have to be exchanged. Like these man walls are real.
I mean, I agree. Like a lot of my buddies in the gym, we do the head nod up, and sometimes, I mean, my occasional head nod is, I kind of, flip my buddies off in the gym. Like, it's kind of fucked up to do that, but that's just me. But, my boys, we all kind of like ride wild and we kind of do our own thing in the gym. We got certain exercises. So occasional, fuck you. What's up? We're going to do our thing. That's the way I kind of approach it.
Mm-hmm.
And I do, the occasional head nod. People that usually, it's funny when you do the down nod. I notice, I mean, some dudes are bigger than fucking us. And they're like, kind of like, should I say hi to him? What do I do? Should I talk to him about something? It's like, dude, just fucking keep moving, man. I don't really want to talk to you. I just fucking give you a head nod.
Right. Well, one thing I can't stand in the gym, when motherfuckers look at you through the mirror. Like, I cannot stand that shit. Like, yo, they don't want to actually look at you straight. They want to look at you through the mirror and look at what you're doing. That shit pisses me off. Like, I'm over there doing what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, and then you make eye contact with them, and then they do that weird, like they wasn't even looking. But don't look at me through the mirror while I'm working out. You're not low. I see all that shit.
And it's funny that there's funny like how you see certain dudes that you go in the gym, like they, of course that they're fucking taking steroids. I mean, there was this one at the gym that goes to my gym at Edge Fitness, right? This motherfucker got like so pissed off. Like, I was in my zone, getting my workout through. I don't like to really talk to people certain times, like, in my gym, in my routine. And the dude's like, yo, you looks like you're stuck, bro. And I'm like, what, dude? Like, are you seriously gonna fucking talk to me like this? Of course, the guy's triple the size of me, but the fact is that, dude, I wasn't stuck. I was looking for the fucking weight. You don't need to get all fucking sensitive and intense, like, I'm gonna Hulk, I'm gonna kick his little ass. He's fucking smaller than me. I don't give a fuck who you are. First off, I'll smack the shit out of a motherfucker with a dumbbell and not give a thought of it. And the simple fact is that I'm doing my workout routine, you're doing yours. And the kid freaking, I went up to him right after the workout, dude, Bruce. You know what I said to him?
What?
Dude, my bad. I was, wasn't trying to get in your way or anything. I was just looking a certain way, and certain people were getting in my way. And then he's like, yeah, okay. And every time after that, dude's like, what's up, man? What's up, man? So don't fuck.
Wait, so you went and apologized to him?
Basically, out of courtesy in the gym, just saying, dude, I wasn't in your way. But the thing is, like, you're going to respect me in what the fuck I do in the gym. Like, you go about your workout. Dudes want to look at you like, oh, like in the mirror, like, should I ask him like something like he's doing a workout that I need to know? Like, it's just like, dude, approach it. Do it and assess it. Stop fucking being all awkward or getting pissed off about shit. A certain, nod or a certain like head movement, like you shouldn't get all freaked out about and just like, flip on the person like this dude flipped on me. And I flat out went up to him and be like, dude, my bad. Like, I wasn't trying to get in your way or anything. Basically telling him like, dude, seriously, like you need to fucking chill. And I even told him like, you need to chill out. Like, I'm not in your fucking way. I don't give a fuck how big you are. It's just like, go about your business and do your workout. Like, you have to flip out. So then 20 other people in the go to find out, everybody else tells me the kid has a little bit of fucking, I guess, takes steroids and has issues. But
you apologized to him.
Yeah, because it's just like, dude, like seriously, like that's.
But what are you apologizing
I'm
for?
apologizing because when I'm in the gym, I like to help people and I'm very sincere about it. Like, I don't, try to be a dick and, fuck with people. Like, I train a couple of my friends, I enjoy helping them out. And the fact is, like, no one in that gym is going to disrespect me like that dude disrespect me. So I basically went up to him saying, dude, I'm sorry. Don't fuck with me. And I wasn't in your way. Basically being like, dude, you need to check your fucking surroundings. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm sorry and don't fuck with me. That goes along the same lines. Like, shouldn't you have went up to him and like, yo, what are you staring at? Like, what's your problem?
I didn't. Yeah, but the fact is, I'm not gonna approach it that way. I approach it in a different way. Like, and then he's just like, yo, sorry. And now,
so since
now
he's three times bigger,
now he's being nice to me every time he sees me now. Like, because I just went up to him and kind of respected it as a man to a man and fucking did what I had to do.
So since he's 3 times bigger than you, does that have a reason why you apologize to him? If he was smaller than you, would you have apologized?
None of it at all. First off, because dude, I used to be a bouncer, so there's been dudes twice the size of me that I literally will fucking start fights with. But also, I did. But the fact is, the reason why is because football-wise, don't you fucking laugh that I played freaking defensive end a couple of times. So like, I got used to playing people that are twice the size of me. So I got used to throwing people out of bars and forcing them out that are bigger than me, but assessing it in the right manner. Mm-hmm. So there's a reason why there's not much fear from dudes that are double the size of me. That's just the way I am.
Okay, I respect it. But that's what all I'm saying is like, yo, Don't stick like
but,
this
yeah,
should be
but
a
I'm
man
saying,
law.
but I'm like, is there the occasionally person that just like follows you around in the gym too, everywhere you go?
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny because like, so you'll be over here, and then you just glance and look up, and somebody be there. But there's this fucking dude. This dude is hairy as shit. Like he's hairy as fuck. Like I don't even want to go on machines after him because like his fucking hair just creates like these sweat pockets, and I don't even want to go on machines after him.
Does he
literally
wear like a long sleeve shirt or like a fucking like muscle shirt?
No, his fucking chest hair. He wears like a cutoff shirt, and his chest hair are coming out the sides and shit. Like he's coming out the sides. Like he needs a comb and just comb the fucking side of the shit. Like he comes out of it, and then like so literally every time I'm like at a machine or somewhere, I look up and he's like right in front of me, and I'm like, yo, come on, man. Like this got to be like the Twilight Zone. Like where Ashton Kutcher at, man? Come on. I'm being punked.
There's funny. There's a couple of kids at my gym. It's funny. Like it's weird. I guess one of them spotted me early in the year when I first started going there and helped me with shoulder press. These big fucking awesome motherfuckers, whatever, And it's funny because now every single time, like I'm at a certain like stat, like if I'm doing, let's say, my biceps and I'm doing it in the machine, of course they're right in the next fucking machine, 2 machines over than me. And then every single place I go to do my biceps, those motherfuckers in my way. And then it's always the last single exercise. It seems like they're always there. When I'm throwing the ball against the trampoline, I don't know if you notice, Edge Fitness has a ball that you can throw at a trampoline at full fucking force. I'm about to just let that motherfucker go and just be like, oh, my bad, dog. Like, I just hit you with the ball. Like, shit. Like, you were in my way doing your fucking lunging stretches. Like, the kid's done it repeatedly. It's like, dude, I don't care if that ball just goes, whoops, whoop, just went by, just bopped you in the head. I'm not going to give a fuck. Why? Because you're in my way. And
right.
The fact is,
when the ball hits you, space. Brian will say, dude, my bad. I didn't mean for the ball.
No, I mean, I would basically just be like, my bad, being like, I did it on purpose. It's kind of fucked up. But the fact is, it's just like, certain people in the gym need to learn personal space, which is just ridiculous. I mean, you don't follow a person from machine to machine. It's just like, dude, like, you want to say hi to me? Like, you want to ask me out? Like, what the fuck? Like, why are you going to keep following me around? Same thing with this old dude. You ever freaking notice, like, certain old guys are just like, whoa, back in my day, like, I could do this a certain way. And you're just like, bro, like, stop fucking talking to me about fucking Frank Sinatra and the fucking good times in fucking Woodstock.
Frank Sinatra.
Like, we need to, like, I need to get my workout routine in. And then those guys will just talk to you forever to the point where you're like, about like, you think about 10 minutes, but to them, it's like 20 minutes gone by when you're talking to them in conversation.
I mean, but these are just man laws for me. Like, these are just things that men should not do. Like, don't look at me through the fucking mirror. If you want to look, you look directly at me. Don't fucking indirectly look at me through the mirror when I'm working out. And so I got to glance over and see you staring at me and shit. So now I'm all uncomfortable and thrown off. Like, don't do that. It's just a man law. Just, you go in the bathroom and there's 5 stalls. Don't stand directly right fucking next to me. You better go on the last stall all the way away from me, just because.
You know what that always reminds me of? You ever remember the movie Harold and Kumar when Jamie Kennedy just decides just to go next to Kumar and take a piss in the bush, and he's just like, "Can't you find somewhere else to push?" He's like, "Hell," just
right. Like that,
there's always that occasional dude that wants to just talk about stuff, and you're just
that's
like,
the man law.
Great,
like yo,
awesome.
Don't directly pee in the next urinal right next to me. Like, don't do that. That's a man law. Like, you have to create space. It's just shit you do when you're a man. Like, don't go in there and piss directly right next to me. And then if you do, don't look like, why? Don't even look over at me. Just mind your business. Drain the fucking lizard like you're doing. And that's it. Don't worry about what I'm doing over here.
It's funny because there is a lot of people that will just want to like just talk to me, and I'm just like, dude, I'm taking a fucking piss. Like, it's just like, why don't you want to like talk about stuff? Like, oh yeah, my fucking wife left me like 4 years. Like, yeah, I don't fucking care. Fucking taking a piss. Like, I'm gonna go out and have a beer. Like, what the fuck?
It's a man law.
It's ridiculous sometimes.
Do you have any man laws? Like, there's things that guys should not do. For instance,
not have a man bun. You're not a fucking man if you have a fucking man bun. You are honestly like, I don't even fucking know, dude.
I can't touch on that topic.
Be a vegan and fucking like listen to fucking jazz. I don't fucking know.
Be a vegan, listen to jazz.
But I mean, seriously, dude, the man bun. I'm telling you, those kids listen to fucking like crazy shit. Like, it's just like they're not normal. It's just like, when did a man bun become a thing? It's like the fucking mullet back in the fucking 80s. Like, that wasn't cool.
For instance, if you have a motorcycle and you and your boy need to get somewhere, somebody's walking. Yo, you're not supposed to sit in back of another man while he's driving a motorcycle or moped or
ATV,
mountain bike.
There's a rule
quad,
there's a rule with
bike.
ATVs. There's certain
you
people.
are not supposed to be sitting dick to ass on another dude when he's driving. Like no matter what he's driving on, you're not supposed to do that. You need to walk. Fuck, dude, just walk. You'll get there. Whatever.
There's a fucking rule with that. There's certain like you know when I've been ATV riding, like there's you got to face the other direction. You got to hold on to the fucking grill, of the fucking quad, and you're not fucking facing like this, like right behind me. I'm not cool with that.
Face
shit.
Sideways.
Like fucking go back like a little bit more on the quad.
Something.
Hold on to it. Like I'm not gonna fucking drive so you flip off of it. But there's a certain code. Like don't sit directly behind me. Like that shit fucking weird. It's like, dude, there's personal space. Like, you want to have fun, but yeah, turn your other direction on the quad. It's like same thing, with a dude kind of going on a street bike with his boy. I mean, shit's gay as fuck. Wow. Same thing with like, you remember Dumb and Dumber? I mean, he's just like, hey, he's just like, gotta pee, just go,
just
man.
Let it go. Just let it go.
Oh, it's more. Like,
that
shit like that. It's just weird. Like, exactly, it's weird.
Just stuff that guys shouldn't do. Like, any food shaped like a dick, you cannot eat in front of another man. Whether if you're eating a fucking cucumber whole, popsicle, hot dog, like whatever it is,
banana,
fucking turn and eat the shit. Or put your head down and secretly eat it. Like they're drinking out of a straw. Like don't directly look at another dude while you're drinking out of a straw. Like do not make eye contact. If he's eating a banana, look that way. There's no reason why you should be watching another man eat a banana. You don't agree with none of these? No, this is man law shit.
You should honestly turn the other direction.
You should have no part in looking at it. Like hot dog, all that shit. Anything shaped like a dick, you should not have any parts in. Yeah. And if you do,
what was that movie? Superbad? What was that? Like, you remember that movie?
When
he's talking about he's drawing. He's like, I used to all the fucking big kinds and small kinds, and he's like threw it to the chick, and she saw it, and she screamed.
But that's what I'm saying. Like these are man laws, things that guys should not do, and that's another one. You can't do that shit.
I think a man law is a guy shouldn't drive a fucking Prius or Nissan Versa or like these like little small Fiat looking pussy looking, I want to, basically guys that hug trees and read fucking books and basically their wife, run the fucking marriage, got motherfuckers like that. That's a man law. I mean, sorry, like
driving a Prius.
You're driving a Prius. I mean, yeah, it's great with gas, but
I mean, it is good on gas.
You're really not considered a man then. Like you're the man in the commercials that, get made fun of by like Geico and, certain protein commercials and gym commercials like that, etc. So driving a car of that size, that's a man code with me. I mean, bro, like I can't respect you as a man being like driving a Prius and you're like this, like all up against the wheel. You listen to your fucking book on fucking, your speakers, which is just retarded. I mean, I don't know about you, but that's the thing with me. You can't drive a Prius Versa or a fucking Honda fucking Fit.
Yeah,
you're not a man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a truck, sports car, muscle car, or a nice, sedan. Like driving a car like that, it's like, bro, I can't. Even dudes that drive chick cars, that's another thing. Like having like a freaking, what do you call it? Not a Scion. Freaking, what is it? Scion, Subaru BRZ. Like chicks drive those cars. It looks sexy when a chick's driving a car. Like a dude driving a BRZ and the car sucks in the snow and you're a man and you're driving that car. It's like, bro, like, I don't know why you wouldn't get an all-wheel drive fucking Subaru and then get that car that can't even make it up the fucking road. There's another man law with me.
Yeah, I'm looking at a couple man laws right now. There's a bunch of them. I mean,
oh yeah, and another big man law, I don't know about you, is when your friends disappear when they have girlfriends.
That's a man law. Well,
you got to have some, your sanity chilling with your boys. Just like girls go out on their girl night. They need to have their freaking sanity. I mean, you can't be with each other every single fucking day of the week. Like, yeah, at night, cool. But then you go out and have beers with your boys for 4 or 5 hours. You crack about this shit and you crack about that. Being with her every day, that's just like guideline with me. Like, you could chill with your boys at least once or twice a month. But, like, going like a month without seeing you, it's just, 2 months, it's just like, bro. It's just like you're letting her, like, run your day is kind of like, dude, you're not a man. Like,
so question. If you have to sleep in the bed with another man, how do you sleep?
On the fucking floor. Like on the fucking floor.
There's no feet to face. Like,
nah,
you can't sleep diagonal. Like one person sleep with their feet to
nah. Like, cause there's been like times like where we like me and buddies, we all go up to the casino and like one's like, oh, sleeping in bed. Me, no one else. Y'all sleeping on the couch. You're sleeping in the bed with him, and that's how that shit goes.
Oh shit! Damn, neck. You sleep in the fucking chair.
Nah, man, I ain't sleeping in the chair. I'm sleeping in the bed, and that fucking person sleeping on the floor.
Brian don't have that much juice.
Juice?
Yeah, you know what juice is. Like
what?
Power juice.
What?
Like you don't have that much juice, like power.
What does that mean? Like steroids? What are you talking about? Juice. I don't know what that terminology was.
Hey. Like, okay, so I'm on the rule. I'm like, listen, you're sleeping on the fucking bed. You're sleeping on the floor, and I'm sleeping on the bed.
Oh, alpha male.
And then you do it.
Alpha male.
I got the juice.
Yeah, exactly. No, I know. I've had that. That like you should have elaborated more when you said that. Yeah,
I just did.
No, I've seriously like. There's been times like I'm on my birthday, and shit like that. Like we've been out in the club, we've had strippers over, we had a good time. And the fact is, like, some person's like, "Oh, well, can we sleep in that?" You'd be like, "Nah, it's my fucking birthday. Fuck you. You're sleeping on the fucking floor. I ain't doing shit." When I had my bottle of Ciroc or something, and I'm sipping on it, and I ain't moving. That's just the way it is to me. I mean, if it's your motherfucking day, you do whatever the fuck you want. You get to go tell him that your boys to go fucking get, a couple more fucking drinks. And they would fucking leave the room and be like, go get it.
Snap, snap.
Exactly.
Snip, snip.
Like, we don't play that shit.
Okay. Listen, I respect that. Listen, this all just started because of man laws. I'm just saying there's certain things that a guy should do and should not do. Like, I mean, yo, if you're at a traffic light and you look over and it's like a woman or something, and she's pissed at, like, I mean, maybe you cut her off or some shit. She's mad at you, whatever case be. Yo, you cannot cuss her back out. Just take that L. Take that L and just keep it moving. Because for you to have an argument with a woman, not even through like nobody's windows are down, like you're just making eye contact with her. Maybe she flipped you off. Just take that L. Because you don't want to argue with a woman, like for what, especially when you don't know.
That's another thing I've actually considered in a lot. I mean. You know me when I was younger. I used to be like, even when I'm driving, if someone does something, just flip them off. Like, you can't do that nowadays. Someone would be like, dead. Like, if freaking come out with a bat and fuck your car up. Like, there's, certain, like, man laws that you can't do. Just wave, just be like, hi, how you doing? Have a good day. And just smile. And just listen to your music and just keep on moving. That's just my motto with shit now. Because people are just way too crazy in the way they drive.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Like, yo, you know what I hate? There's always that driver when, you're driving intersection and they just fucking speed out right in front of you, cut you off, boom, and there's nobody behind you. And I look in my mirror, I'm like, damn, you could have waited like 5 seconds. There's literally nobody behind me, but I let them go, and then we hit a red light, and they don't want to make eye contact with me anymore because I'm right next to them. So they're like, the whole time, and I'm right next to them. I'm looking at them like, that made sense? Really, sir? Did that make sense? And I'm just staring at them. And they don't even want to look. They want to look straight.
Yeah, that's happened to me a couple of times. There's been some people that have done certain things, and they're just so afraid to look at me because I pretty much have the look of like death in my eyes pretty much at that point. Because I mean, you just got to know certain guidelines of driving. Like, fact is, cars can pass on the right. Like, so don't fucking turn in the middle of the fucking road. Like, if there's a certain line where there's an area where there's a second lane to turn in that lane. Don't turn in the middle of the fucking lane and take up the whole fucking road because other cars have the immediate to pass on the right.
Right. Or if you're on the highway and you're in the fast lane.
Or putting on your blinker 5 seconds before you got to fucking turn is the worst thing.
Not even putting your blinker on.
Yeah, exactly. I see a lot of people doing that.
I want to get out and just slap the shit out of somebody. Not even punch them, not choke them. None of that, just slap the shit, but just backhand slap the shit out of somebody. Like, yo, you don't put your blinker on. You're causing all types of fucking trouble out here. How hard is it to use your fucking blinker?
You know what I would like to do in that aspect is go in their car, basically, just like grab their cell phone and then immediately just chuck it across the road. It's just flat out just chuck their phone or run it over with my car tire.
That. People lease cell phones nowadays. I don't want no problems with nobody's cell phone, yo. That shit's a fucking car payment. You motherfuckers leasing shit now? I ain't fucking with nobody's cell phone, man. You want to die. That's what you want to do. Road rage is real. And Brian has a whole lot of it.
Now when I was younger, I had a whole lot of road rage. Now I just really don't give a shit. Now it's just, You
don't give a shit now?
No, I really don't care. It's a lot more. I'm a lot more, dude. I'm older now. I'm not gonna get pissed off of things that I did back then. Now it's just like I kind of like drive, listen to certain music, and not being bothered by shit.
Like, what do you listen to when you're driving? Like R. Kelly shit, like you was on and off?
No, I listen to I listen to all things. I listen to rock. I listen to like Five Finger Death Punch. Korn, Shinedown. I like music. For hip hop. I listen to a lot of Wu-Tang. I listen to a lot of 50 Cent, a lot of Eminem, a lot of Dre.
You like Dr. Dre?
A lot of Meek Mill. I like a lot of his stuff. I like Big Sean. I like rappers that basically are just like, the ones that basically have fought their asses off, basically made a message and made it directed in the way that it impacts people, that it motivates people. That's music I like to listen to. Same thing with like rock. I like listening to music that Shinedown puts out because a lot of it is about enjoying life and having a good time. And that's just the way I like to listen to music and, go about things, when I drive.
Mm-hmm.
Back when I was younger, I, kind of listening to metal music and like, crazy like fucking like hip hop, like fuck kill fuckers, basically, then of course, the Road Rage came out when I was, younger. Now it's just like, like, oh, that's a nice song to listen to. Like, all right, I'm gonna go bump that later, and it's more relaxed when you're driving.
I got a song. Remember this song? Brian used to fucking love this song. Brian used to legit. I killed that fucking song in the gym.
Hold on. Shit, it's a different day. I get it. Each and every way. House. I gotta remember the song. Hard. Hustle. 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 You gotta put on some other age shit. Have Mercy. Yeah, that's another good one.
Well, I didn't really want to play. I was just saying if you remember this shit.
Hell yeah.
Remember you saw Harlem Shake to this shit?
Hell yeah.
You don't got Harlem Shake in you right now?
Nah.
Come on.
I don't
the Harlem Shake.
I don't remember how to do the Harlem Shake.
Oh, come on. You got to give him a little Harlem Shake just a little bit.
How are you going to do it from this close?
Go ahead.
I'm not doing it. It's way too close.
No, it's not. Give him a Harlem Shake, Brian. Hey. Oh, see? Not even fucking.
I can't do it anymore, man. I don't know how to do it. I got to be in the mood to do that dance.
I played that song with Dave Brian's like, I love this song. Ugh.
Yeah, because I fucking like Georgia and fucking Ace Hood's from fucking Atlanta. And I like Atlanta. The people in Atlanta are fucking awesome. They're like way nicer than people in Connecticut. Yeah.
The guys are nice in Atlanta, right?
No.
Because like the gay population in Atlanta is just like,
San Francisco, buddy.
That too. I'm just saying. So if the guy's nice to you, I mean, maybe they're not just nice because they Southern hospitality nice. Maybe they nice because
I'm talking about everybody.
They know you like
Channing, female guy.
They know you like Channing Tatum or whatever the fuck his name is. That's not Channing Tatum. What's his name?
No, not Channing.
What's his name? Yeah, Channing Tatum, right? That's his name, right?
No, that's not his name. What are you fucking?
Whatever the fuck his name is.
What are you talking about, man?
That's why the people in Atlanta.
You been sipping on that sauce? What's going on?
That's why juice sauce.
What's going on in juice? What's your type of juice, man? Like when you like to have a good time, what's your preferable like? Kind of puts a spice on the night. You're gonna fucking go out and have a good time.
Henny? Like Henny? Like, I'm a Ciroc dude. Like, let me some red berry with some fucking orange juice.
What about
that. Like, if you want a mixed drink, like if I'm doing shots, just give me shots of Henny straight up.
What about the apple? You don't like the apple?
Yeah, the apple's okay. Apple's all right. I'm not like all the Cirocs are pretty good. The pineapple, I mean, the fucking French vanilla shit's pretty dope. Like that shit tastes.
I would never have French vanilla. I love that. Nah,
I mean, but don't like if you're having like mixed drinks and shit, then the vodka's popping. But like if I'm just shot and shit, Henny all the way.
Tequila.
Henny all the way. What kind of tequila?
Patron.
I'm not a big Patron dude.
Jose Cuervo's good. Those are two good tequilas.
Jose? Mm-hmm. Jose's all right. I don't know. I'm not a big tequila guy. Give me the Henny. Anything is possible. Not a Henny guy.
No, I'll take Henny. I take Henny shots with my teammates after the games. Yeah.
After the games?
After. Like winning a game, like going to the bar, having a good
Popping
time.
bottles.
Just having a couple of shots of Henny, man. Henny freaking, I can't even drive home if I drink Henny. Like, are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Yeah, Henny's a bad night.
That's a blackout. Like, you're not fucking knowing where the hell you're going. No. That's a no.
Henny's a bad night. Oh, I mean, listen. We will be back next week.
Thought this was 55 minutes long.
I don't know.
Are you cutting this short?
Listen, I was just saying we're going to be back next week. I mean, it is what it is.
You don't want to go 5 more minutes?
What do you got going on?
What do you got?
Talk about it.
You had some more topics.
I don't have any.
You don't have any other topics.
Brian, why do I even have to get on live and tell you I don't have any more?
You know what?
Brian wrote a fuck. Where's your notebook at?
No. Whoa, no, you're not bringing up notebook here.
Let me see it.
Hold on. No. I'm looking at ideas. What are you doing?
Brian brought a fucking composition notebook. and let me see that real quick. Come on. You just give it up. Come on, man.
I want to touch base on
listen, this is a man law. I'm not gonna reach behind you. So just let me see the notebook. Let me see notebook.
You're not gonna see the notebook.
Come on, man. Let me just see notebook. I'm not gonna reach behind you.
You're not seeing my book.
Come on, because we didn't want to end it.
Here. All right, here's a couple of things I want to talk about. I know
okay, let me see the shit.
Get out of here.
What's the problem?
Okay. Lakers in no playoffs.
You know that fucking, was it an album that Drake shit? Like that shit says like, if you're reading this, it's too late. That's how Brian's handwriting looks. Like that shit looks crazy, B. Like I could write better than that shit left-handed.
Fuck you.
But what did you say, the Lakers and how they didn't make the playoffs?
Oh, they're not going to make the playoffs. How do Laker fans? How do you guys feel right now?
Probably the same way they felt for like the last.
Are you a LeBron fan?
I
like LeBron.
I think LeBron is a good dude. Like I don't think it's his fault why they struggle, and I feel like
I think they need to get rid of something.
Everybody wants to have this LeBron Jordan debate, but like, why can't LeBron be great? Like, why anytime he does something, they got to bring Jordan's name up? Like, let this man be great. Like, fuck Jordan. Jordan did his
That's
shit.
the one thing I do agree.
Let him be great. Why every time he has an accomplishment or a milestone, they got to bring Jordan's name up? Fuck Jordan. Jordan's done. Let that man be fucking great. I think LeBron is dope. Like, watching that man play, LeBron is
you can't stop him.
He's engaged in just about every part of the game. Like, was he 33, 34 years old now?
I remember actually when I went to one of his games, I actually went to the Atlanta Hawks game. And actually,
I'm gonna reach behind him because. Go ahead, talk.
What did you get the
Go ahead and
get
talk.
out of here? What are you
finish
doing?
Talking.
You're not gonna freaking show that.
Just finish talking. You remember when you went to the Atlanta Hawks game
and actually watched LeBron for the first time, and he scored 13 points, and it was fun because I actually got to see him first play and got to see how great of a player this kid was going to be. That everybody they kind of put the hype up like they're like crazy for him, but the fact is he actually challenged that and mastered that and actually did it. And a lot of people keep giving him like, oh, he jumped from this team to this team, but what did Cleveland really provide? Any Larry Hughes, Antoine Jameson washed up? Like, who the fuck did you provide other than Kyrie Irving for LeBron to actually win a championship? And the owner was a piece of crap, and he didn't get along with it. I mean, you saw it on live when he couldn't even say hi to Dan Gilbert. He didn't even give him a fist bump. He's just like, whatever, just walked in the locker room. Is because LeBron, like how he had, like how Jordan had Pimpin, like, and he had other surrounding role players that go with it. Mm-hmm. LeBron had just Kyrie, and it never had anything after that. It was. Some guys that could pick up the slack, like what, Kyle Korver?
That was on Cleveland, though. This is a whole different team.
I think the Lakers got to do certain stuff different, like get rid of Lonzo Ball.
Just let me show the shit. You might as well just let me show it. Look at this shit.
What the fuck?
See, they can't even see it. Brian, just chill. Just chill for a minute. Look at Brian's fucking handwriting. Look at that shit.
What's that? All right, you know what? I've already had chicken scratches since I was a kid. What the fuck?
Listen. That is beyond chicken.
That is not even. That's normal freaking handwriting.
I don't know about normal, man. I can write left-handed. I can write my fucking feet better.
All right, then write left-handed out. Write on a pen right now that you have better handwriting. Let's see this. I've always had.
We're talking about LeBron. So listen.
Yeah.
Let me not get off topic. I'll write this shit in a minute. But let me not get off topic. So. Everybody talks about LeBron not being like this great leader and he fails his team.
He is.
Does anybody ever realize LeBron never had a fucking, he had a partial Pat Riley. Pat Riley, he wasn't head coach, but then again, he was.
Pat Riley with Alzheimer's.
LeBron has never had a Phil Jackson. Like, So if you talk about this man with his leadership, this man has to be the coach, the front office, and the player. Like, and
he actually has a lot on his shoulders.
Who has been this man's coach? Fucking Eric Spoelstra, like Luke Walton, Mike Brown. Like, listen to this dude's coaches. So if you talk about leadership, like, he shouldn't have to do all that shit. Head coach should have everybody in fucking check, but the head coach doesn't have everybody in check. So then it all falls on LeBron for some reason. Like, LeBron, this guy's a fucking monster.
I honestly
he's really smart. He's a smart basketball player.
He gives back to his community, and he's overall just, I mean, what he's done for the game and what he's changed. I mean, everybody says, oh yeah, LeBron, most of his career, he hasn't been the guy to take the shot. He's taken it certain times, but like the fact is, for a guy to have faith in his teammates, I think shows a lot more characteristic in the player of the team becoming better is because he can depend on his teammates and they don't have to depend on him all the time. That's why I've always respected LeBron.
Basketball is a team game.
And a lot of people don't remember that. There's no I in fucking team because I remember playing with some cats back in the day that were like that. I'm like,
call them out. Like who?
I don't even know who.
Okay.
I didn't even know. Just certain people we played with at the parks that just like were just,
basketball.
They didn't want to pass the ball. They just like shot the ball and took like fucking 80 shots a game. And you're just like waiting for to shoot the three or freaking post up on somebody or cross someone up. You couldn't do that because that cat shot about 53s a game.
Basketball is definitely a team game. And LeBron he's a good teammate. I mean, watching him play, the man is just on a different level. I just feel like he needs to be great individually. Like every time he's great, they want to bring Jordan's name up. Like they're just two different players.
They're in the two different
eras, two different players. The only player to come close to Jordan was copycat Kobe. Kobe wanted to be Jordan. And like as much people don't want to admit it, Kobe modeled his game after Jordan. Like Kobe was the second Jordan. Mm-hmm. Like LeBron has a different game. He's not a scorer. The killer instinct is not like Kobe and Jordan because he didn't have that. This man is a playmaker. He has court vision. Like, guy's a fucking 6'8" point guard.
And then he can freaking pass the ball, like pretty much like no look passes, and you see the ball and it's coming at you like 50 miles an hour. Like he has some insane talent, and I honestly think people disrespecting LeBron all the time is ridiculous.
I think if LeBron had a fucking Phil Jackson, LeBron would be even more than what he is now. Because
I think
LeBron
if he had Phil Jackson, he would have probably had
Phil
8
Jackson.
championships. He probably would have had 8 titles under his belt already.
Oh, yeah.
For sure, Phil Jackson was his coach.
I mean, he's never had that. That has a lot to do with it. This man is great. Let this man be great. And I don't know why people knock on him so hard. Like, the Lakers sucked before he got there. Like, he did. Man, still averaging good points. The leadership is not there, but you have Luke Walton as the head coach. So how much fucking leadership do you think is really
you need to bring in some talent, LA, and draft some players. You think about what LeBron just did recently against the Celtics. He played 28 minutes. He did 30 points, 12 assists, and I think like 10 rebounds. He had a triple-double. He basically, where was Lonzo Ball? And I don't know a couple of the other players on the team.
I think they're hurt. I know that Kyrie really regrets leaving LeBron because Kyrie's figured out like these young basketball players take it so personal. Like I feel the Lakers started going downhill when all that trade talk started happening. The players stop playing hard, but the NBA is a business. Like they take it personal. Like, oh well, we were about to get traded. Like I don't give a fuck. But it's a business. This is why I don't care when a player goes to another team.
Some of it's cutthroat, and some of it's just business. It's brutal. And
fucking Harrison Barnes, didn't he get traded like during the game? Like during second quarter?
Yeah.
This dude's sitting on the bench and he got traded while he's sitting on the fucking bench. Like that shit's crazy. It's a business. Like you can't take it personal.
And a lot of players take it personal, and the fact is, kind of should be thankful that playing in the NBA. Like not many people are. I mean, we weren't gifted to play in the NBA. Yeah, we had great basketball skills, but it's a certain like way they push themselves. They got there because of what they did, and how they pushed themselves in this workout or how they.
I'm better. I'll bust Brian's ass.
Yeah, like but the fact is, I'll throw a football to him any day, like freaking like Randall Cunningham, not Randall Cunningham, not Dante Culpepper, probably a better quarterback like that to Randy Moss. I got to think of a better quarterback because Dante Culpepper was really great.
He was decent. So, game to 15, I will beat Brian 15-4.
No, it wouldn't be. It would be more like 15-13. It would be a grudge match like the freaking Pistons and Bulls, bro.
Get the fuck out of it.
No, seriously. Like I played against some good competition. This guy's, obviously a better basketball player than me, but honestly, it would be a fist fight to the end playing one-on-one. Every single time I've scored more than fucking 8 against you. You remember it has happened.
I don't remember.
Yes, well, you got to remember that.
I don't.
Who
the fuck is Scott? Who is this? Who's Scott Goosum?
I don't know.
Brian actually stole his fucking composition notebook. He probably picked this shit up at the fucking gym.
No,
that's why you got people fucking wanting to fight you. Taking fucking notebooks up at the gym and shit. Who the fuck is Scott?
I don't know.
The shit got like fucking no, you know what?
It's got coffee on it.
If that's what that even is.
It is. See, it's coffee brown.
So I guess that's gonna be a video soon because we can record the shit. Brian is not fucking with me. If we're playing the 15. The score is going to be like 15 to like 5.
No, it's not. Dude. You're giving
because
he's
not going to stop me from getting to the fucking basket.
Dude, I got a jump shot and a cross. How do you think I'm not going to stop you? And the fact is, I will actually post you up. There's a difference.
I'm talking about defense. How are you going to stop me?
And the thing is, I got quick hands. I've been known to steal a couple of basketballs back when I played ball in high school.
That was fucking 30 years ago. Like you're not
30 years ago, we're not that old, man. I was more like 14.
Same shit.
That's not same shit.
You were known to steal the basketball in high school. That's 14 years ago.
And I can steal the basketball from you.
You're not taking the ball from me. That's just on a fucking string.
Nah, man, I'll play Gary Payton defense all fucking day.
So I guess that's going to be on one of these videos sooner or later. The one-on-one that Brian's going to get fucking demolished on.
Nope. Won't happen. He's not going to demolish me.
At least.
I guarantee I'll put more than 7 points up.
I'm going to score triple whatever he scores. So if I score 15, he's only going to score 5.
I'm not scoring 5.
Guarantee it.
No, I'm not. There's no way. I have a great jump shot. You remember when I used to play? I have money when I shoot threes and inside the paint.
And I'm not going to let you do that. You think I'm going to let you do that? It's a fucking one-on-one game.
Yeah, I will Dirk Nowitzki, that little twitch and tree all that.
You're not going to Dirk me.
I will Klay Thompson all day.
No, you're not.
How much you want to bet?
Well, we'll see. We'll bet something.
We will see because I will put up more than 5.
We'll bet something. We'll have a good bet because Brian already admitted last week to wanting to fuck Channing Tatum. That's his name, right? Yeah. Or whatever fuck his name is. And then this week he admitted to picturing R. Kelly doing nasty things.
Are you kidding me?
You did.
Didn't imagine that.
We'll
we were talking about it.
No, you were talking. You remember? You
wow.
said, I don't even know why we got to bring it back up because you legit said, "Yo, I can picture R. Kelly doing that." I'm just saying.
It's a figure of speech.
Whatever, Brian. This is what you said.
Not picturing it. It's a figure of speech guy.
So you really can't picture him doing it.
No.
So you just said it.
Dude.
So you're going up here as a liar then.
No.
It is what it is. I'm just saying. So we can bet something, but I'm telling you, I will triple this man's fucking points. Whatever he has, I will have triple.
You won't.
So
I got a handle.
This is going to be the video that we put up, and then we're going to refer back to it, and then Brian's going to actually lose the bet.
I'm not putting up 5 points on you. I'm putting more than 5 up. I guarantee you.
He said so. He's not fucking stopping me from getting to the basket, though. That's not what's happening. Brian thinks he's fucking built and shit because he goes to the gym and wears
no, it's not. The fact is I play basketball.
Shirts.
I play basketball.
Not going to happen. Like when we played in this league not too long ago, I must have had like 30. I was killing. Brian might have had like, I was hooking him up because I was.
You were hooking at me up, dude. I had like, I literally the first game that I ever played with you guys, I put up like 20.
It wasn't 20. You might have had like 13, 14. You hit like 4 threes.
Way more, dude. I scored a couple of 2 points.
So how much did I? If you had 20, how much did I have?
You probably had like, dude. I'm telling you, it's probably like Jordan and Pippen. Like I put up like maybe like so 19 Jordan, and 24. You're probably Jordan.
Okay, I just wanted to get that. So I'm
more Pippen.
I'm LeBron and you're fucking Kyle Korver. That's what you're saying.
I'm Kyle Korver.
I'm giving you Korver.
Give me Kyrie. I got a handle. I can actually cross. I can cross people up.
I can't give you Kyrie.
You've seen me cross cats up on the fucking court and snap ankles.
I can't.
Remember what I did to our buddy Chris when we played football? Remember that? When we played football, he dropped. You remember Chris? We used to work with him. I'm not going to mention his last name at UPS.
Wow.
Remember that?
Now you're putting people on blast.
You remember that? Remember the little Dante Hall shake, and he just like almost like ripped his knee apart and fell to the ground.
That was.
I got some shifty moves, bro. I'll get a cross on.
That was definitely football, but we're basketball, and I'm talking.
Same things apply. It's kind of a cross, except you're just doing it with your leg, a little shake. Same thing. Bruce, I'm putting up 1.5.
Well, that's going to be a video that's going to be up here because Brian feels like he can fuck with me and he knows he can't fuck with me. And the video will reveal all that shit because he's not fucking with me. And I don't even talk like that. I don't even say that shit, but I know Brian's not fucking with me. He's not stopping me from getting to the basket.
This is how you know we've known each other for way too long.
I'm not shooting no jump shots. Everything's to the basket. You gotta fucking stop me. That's all. It's not gonna happen. But you know what? I tried to end this shit 10 minutes ago, and Brian's acting like a herb. You know what a herb is, Brian, by the way? Never mind.
We're not doing a herb. We're not doing it. All right. Till next week. It's been an hour.
It's definitely been an hour. Definitely till next week. It's been fun. So, later.
Adios. You fucking son of a bitch.